Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is me, your boy, Hire. I hope y'all are having a great day. I am just ready to rock and roll. Making sure that my audio on my phone isn't going crazy. But it's going to be an exciting day. Right now, we are setting up Pod One. Really excited. It's going to be an exciting pod. I'm really excited. We have some really cool decks. One of the things that I think for me is going to be one of the most exciting aspects of today's games is we have a couple people that I know are going to be playing decks that they don't normally play, and I'm like over the moon for that. That's going to be one of the coolest things because, you know, I don't know, we got a lot of people that play the same decks, and like it's like, come on, guys, let's do something new, and they're doing the new things. They're doing the new things. So if you are ready for excitement, I am. We're going to be getting started. I think that the first pods are almost up and ready to rock and roll. I don't want to leave you all hanging though. Um, First, I want to see how you guys are doing. Yeah, we're right now we're shuffling up games. In our first pod, we have some interesting decks. We have Atraxa, we have Paco, we have Tavish Zot and Crom. We have Tivit. It sounds like a cedh pod. I'm excited to see Paco and Atraxa specifically. I've been really high on those cards, on those commanders recently because they're just really fun. Like they're interesting. They have a lot to offer. So I am solo casting today. I am solo casting today. Well, in the meantime, I might have some guests. I do know that I have another person coming in, but I am alone for the first part of today as we stand. So some housekeeping. If you guys have questions, I'm going to be interacting with you guys. You guys are my co-casters, so please co-cast with me. Please give me things. I'm happy. And also for me, because some of the decks that we're going to see are going to be unique to to their own lists. If you guys see lines that I don't see, please shout it out. I'm happy to be an intermediary between us and the game. So let's see. We're getting these mulligans done. We're almost ready, I believe, and I think we are going to get started. So let's do this. Um, yeah, let's, okay, so we have, like I said, we have Callahan, we have our boy uh, Genmejen and Deck, and Mr. Muffin Man, Muffin Man himself. Cool. So if you all have any questions or concerns, let me know. We are finishing up our mulligans. If you, again, like I said before, if you know anything or you are aware of any sort of like interaction, I am happy to uh, to go over it. So let's do this. Sweet. That is Callahan from the Mind Sculptors. The Callahan from the Mind Sculptors. um, all right, so we have. So when I'm thinking about this kind of game, immediately I think, okay, Atraxa, Paco, and Tivit are all slower mid-range decks, and we have Tevish Zot and Crom being the turbo deck at the table. In a pod like this, Tavish Zot in the fourth seat is brutal. It is brutal. It is one of those things that you hate to see it because not only does Tavish Zot not do anything in this pod, because look at we have Attraction, we have Paco. Paco is blazing through, doing damage every time to Tavish Zot. Like it's Tavish Zot's not surviving, so there has to be an early Crom first. Stream choppy for anyone else but just me. Stream should be okay. But if it is choppy, let me know. Happy to try and fix things. Um, Super choppy. Oh no. How about now? Is the stream still super choppy? Hmm. That's not good. Let's figure it out. Voice is fine. Cams are choppy. Oh, got it. Yeah, well, try to make it smoother by disconnecting things. All right, we're gonna have a Scalding Tarn. Scalding Tarn's gonna fetch. Gonna lose one life. Strong start, but we'll see what happens next. You know, in these pods, I think you really want to mulligan, and I think this is normal. You want to mulligan for a draw engine, just because you want to have that, right? You want to draw as fast as possible. You want to make sure that you are, especially in these mid-range grindy pods, which I feel like this is going to be one of those games that either ends quickly or is going to grind to a draw. um, you free roll up the cookie. um, yeah, so it's going to be important for not only the pod to be ready for interaction. So I think mental misstepping this turn one fish is going to be important. Um, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. In terms of chat, what are you guys excited to see today? Are there any decks that you're thinking are going to be good? Are there any decks that you think are going to be like overhyped? Like right now in the meta, we have we have Kinnan doing really well. We of course I'm going to say Kinnan because that's my bread and butter right there. But we also have okay, we have Birds of Paradise. Um, I'm trying to think of the other decks that I was thinking about earlier. Excited for Blue Farm, yeah, yeah. Blue Farm mirrors are going to be a thing for sure. Um, more Tivit. You want to see how other people could play it? Yeah, I think Tivit's a really strong deck. There was a while where Tivit was just reigning supreme. I was very surprised. We do have a polluted Delta crack. And you know, what we really want to see from the Paco Halden deck is we want to see not only mid-range grandparents, but we want to see a turn one hot Paco if possible. That's like the go-to bread and butter for this deck's strategy. Um, Malcolm Kedis or Shy Kedis. Oh my gosh, a Shy Kedis is nuts. That sounds like a lot of fun. Um, don't downplay. They're not B tier. Malcolm Kedis won the Mox Masters Invitational, so I mean, it can't be. It has to be at least A tier now, right? Um, and then we also have. Oh yeah, Kenrith. Oh my gosh, Kenrith is. I've been playing a lot of Kenrith lately. So good. So that did search for I believe it's a breeding pool. Yes, or no, Tropical Island. It's an Ultra Tropical Island. Um, they're definitely. uh, Samurai is just monster makes a deck better. Yeah, yeah. Um, that's where trouble line. Yeah. So okay, so we have a tropical island. Let's see what this turn one play is going to be. Is it just land pass? No, you don't fetch for a pass, right? You don't fetch for a pass. You play the the mystical tutor. Yeah, we play mystical tutor. That's the card we play. Yeah. Okay, I'm with it. Um, I'm not sure if playing mystical tutor right here is strong. I don't know if maybe he has a Gitaxian probe, um, which is fine. But like the the play is interesting. I don't. I think you have to have a way. Oh, okay, tutor for tutor. So a gamble. He might have. Okay, so if he has the ability to gamble right now, Gitaxian probe gamble, or is it? Wait, what are we doing right now? Is okay. So he played mystical tutor. I think he's still thinking about if he wants to grab gamble or not. Um, I would be. I was like, that can't go straight to your hand. um, it's so interesting when I think about the card mystical tutor because I don't run it in very many decks. Um, because it's it's so good when it's good, but then when you're why he Mystical Tutor on main. I don't know why he Mystical Tutor on main. This is turn one, so maybe because he wants to Mystical Tutor. Oh, hey, thank you for the subscription, Big Boy Gaming. Um, subscribe for 4 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate the subscription. Um, but the Mystical Tutor for, I don't know what card that is. I'm sorry, chat. If y'all know what card that is. Is it Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune, I think that's what it is. Maybe he has a, yeah, I think it's a Wheel of Fortune. Um, yeah. Okay, so, okay, puts Mystical Tutor on top. Um, does the cutting thing. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be relying on y'all. I'm gonna be relying on y'all to make sure that what I'm looking for is right. I couldn't see the red when where it was. Okay, so we have Mystical Tutor pass. So maybe he's concerned that that the Mystical Tutor would get countered um, with a one-drop counter spell. I think that might be a very safe play, really really safe play. We have Mana Crypt from the Tivit. It's no surprise that Tivit's going to be doing turn one mana ramping. That is what Tivit does. Wow, we went Crypt. Wow, 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 wow. Into the Soul Ring. Um, that is absolutely gas. We have a Wow, wow. We have a Demir Signet. Oh, Mental missed up the Soul Ring. Yes, I'm with this. Mental missed up. Oh, and we have the interaction. We have the Swan Song. We have the Swan Song. That is excellent. That is excellent. Getting the interaction out of it. We'll also focus forces aggressive early plays. Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's right. I think that it does like put like everyone on edge, but it also like if you don't want the wheel to resolve, you can just put out some stuff. Now the wheel also makes me nervous when I'm wheeling into Tivit, who's just unloaded their hand, right? Like the Tivit player is way ahead, right? They have more permanents on board than every other like board state in this moment. Um, I do believe that is a, I think that's a fish. Yeah, that's a Mystic Remora. Um, we're swinging two. We're swinging two. Do they take it? Is the question. Yeah, free draw seven. Yeah. I'm not. If I'm in seat two spot, I'm probably not casting the wheel. Yeah, and the bird does go at Callahan. Um, is it better to windmill slam, Tivit turn two, or hang back on a draw engine and chill? Um, I think that the way Tivit players play nowadays is they don't cast Tivit unless they have ways to interact with when Tivit lands. Um, Gone are the days of just rolling Tivit and passing. I think nowadays that they're much more focused on just being a control-y deck and then passing it, and then yeah, and then just casting Tivit maybe when they're ready or they have enough mana to cast more interactive spells. Tivit is a very heavily controlling deck. It controls people's life totals, does all that stuff. I was on the slam pump, but now I get yeah, you get really punished. I mean, if I think about it, if you cast Tivit's really, really susceptible to pyroblast. And so if you tap out for Tivit and it gets pyroblasted, you are sad. You're in a really, really, really sad place. Um, to the point where you don't want to even cast it. And right now, on based on this board state, if Tivit lands, nothing's killing Tivit. Like Tivit is just around forever because there's not enough mana to deal with the Tivit ward trigger. So um, it's just here forever. We're just Tivit forever at this point. Okay, so we do have a draw playing an exotic orchard um, with Crypt and Soul Ring. I think you can slam Tivit. Maybe. Um, it's you just got to be careful. We have a Noble Hierarch, which is actually kind of fun because Noble Hierarch does have the oh wow, and Delighted Halfling does have the trigger allowing us to give Bird +1/+1. um, I like having Bird have +1/+1. I think that's cool. Um, Okay, so what do you do now if you're in C1 Atraxas player's position? I think you just I think you just pass? Yeah, just pass. Okay, so land pass. I'm assuming that this person has like a land that makes red. There it is. There's a land that makes red. And so they're gonna yeah, so they're gonna lose 3 life, have it shotgun, and it's the Shatter Skull smashing land. Um, pays 2, and they cast a Manamorphose. Okay. All right, filtering mana, draw a card. Fish triggers, and Mr. Muffin Man draws a card. Uh, and everyone, I think, is passing on this. Cool. So they're going to make some mana. I don't think they really care about the mana that they're making, unless. Oh, okay. I think they're trying to explain the rolling. Oh, rolling for Mana Crypt. I don't know what they're rolling for. What am I missing? Arcane Signet? Oh, for the Arcane Signet. Sorry, I didn't see that. Um, okay, Arcane Signet pass. So this is the mystical tutor for the wheel was for a turn 3 wheel. Wow, we're playing way ahead. Um, okay, so now plays the Gemstone Caverns, so does not have access to the colors needed for Tivit, which I'm happy about. And then it's the pass, yeah. So Tivit stalled out a little bit. Pays for the fish over with Tevish and Crom. Yo, what's good, deck house? Woodland deck house in the house of the PWP house. That land, I think that is Command Tower? That's an interesting print. Okay, so the bird is probably going over to Cal one more time. Yeah, they didn't even like think about it. Um, oh, nope, I'm a liar. It's going to Genji. Okay, okay. And I think that is going to be it for their turn. Yeah. We have an untap. How's it going? Walking time if you're fasting today. How are we going to have walking? How are we going to have walking time? What up, Tad MT? Well, that's not MTG. That's TGPT. I don't know what that stands for, but hola, Tad. Yeah, if I'm casting today, I can't go for a walk until later. We have a mana vault. Fish trigger. They can pay. They won't. And Tevishzat is drawing a lot of cards. I'm really worried about how many cards Tevishzat is drawing. I think that's a problem. I think people right now are really low on cards in hand, and Tevishzat is continuing to draw. That's not a place we really want to see. Mana Vault is big, yeah, for sure. Being able to cast Atraxa here is going to be really good. Um, I think Atraxa is so scary. Like, let me just look at the top 10 cards. I'm gonna draw 5 cards. Yeah, yeah, I know, Miss. That the fish is drawing you a few cards. That's cute. I'm gonna look at 10 cards. I'm gonna look at 10 cards, and we're gonna see what happens. The fact that it's also uncounterable in this moment. What are you doing? It's uncounterable. What are you gonna do? Mind break trap it? No. Let it go. Okay, MBT, Jeweled Lotus, Talion, Culling Ritual, Arcane Signet, a land, Mind Break Trap. Speak of Mind Break Trap, Beseiju. Wow, interaction for days. Okay, so we don't have any. We're hitting everything. I think we're getting 5 cards here. We're getting the land. We're getting an Arcane Signet probably. I'm not sure. Yeah. So we got the picking up the land. Got it. A lot of cool cards about to get wheeled. Oh, that's so true. A lot of cool cards about to go bye bye. Yeah, I think you just let it go. I think right, like you, because the cards that you don't get, do they just go to the bottom of your deck? Yeah, I don't know tracks well enough. Um, yeah, I'm just letting it go, right? I'm not keeping anything because it's all going bye bye. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we got a DC. Maybe it won't get wheeled. That's the hope and a dream right there. Dang, all those cards are going to the graveyard. You don't want MBT in the graveyard. You want to be able to search for that later. Um, yeah, it's one of those. It's tough, and I think in this moment maybe they might be talking about it like, oh, it's going to get wheeled. Um, because I'm not grabbing those cards, right? If I'm realizing that it's going to get wheeled, or maybe he has a Force of Will or something in hand, so that it won't get wheeled. Maybe wheeled into a clone effect. Yo, oh my god. Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Genji saw the 10. We're good and called in a hit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Genji's like, hey, 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 hey. By the way, you ain't getting your cards. Um, all right. So I think we have Deck coming back. Hopefully, hope, prayer, hope, and a dream. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. Spell table is weird. Spell table is. There's a certain amount of time that players have to come back. Yeah, they have to come back within 30 seconds. Um, and then their hand gets time twisted away. But in a situation, we know the wheel's going to come anyways. Okay, we have a Mox Opal. We have a land for turn. Um, does he play the Arcane Signet? I think I'm playing the Arcane Signet. I don't know. Maybe they have interaction that's 2 mana in hand. Um, how sick would it have been if he saw Bowmaster in the top 10 cards? Mox Opal with only 2 artifacts. Yeah, there's a Wheel of Fortune in Deck Tech's hand that they tutored for turn 1. So I'm guessing that they want a wheel. I'm guessing they want a wheel. Okay, we have a land. I believe that's a Wooded Foothills. Um, kept the J-Lo to turn on the Mox Opal. Yeah, that could have been hot. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, I think this goes down as the number one most telegraphed wheel ever. Yes, yes, we have. I mean, we have 3 turns. Yeah, we have 3 turns to 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 prepare for this. To prepare for this wheel. Um. Yeah. No. Um. I am very aware that this wheel is coming. If I'm at this board, I'm thinking that people want this wheel to happen. If anyone's going to counter this, it's going to be Muffin Man, because Muffin Man has the most to lose. Uh, I think Cal is down. Cal does cast a. Oh my gosh, what's the name of this creature? This creature flashes in, and whenever an opponent draws a card, or whenever an opponent tutors, you get to draw a card, and I think you gain a life. Um, but yeah, uh, that's definitely going to stick. I'm trying to think. The name of this card is Archivist of Ogma. Team. See, I knew it. I knew it. Having Chad as a team was going to make this stream better. I'm really excited about it. Okay, so we have our. We are shuffling after searching for a land. I didn't see the land that dropped, but we will see it soon. I'm assuming it's Taiga. That makes a lot of sense to me. Or Volcanic Island, one of the two. We got you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Basically, just here for you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, guys. Um, uh, Also, I think it's also important to recognize in this pod, um, if someone's doing a turn 1 tutor for a wheel, they may have gone down. Like I didn't see how low they mulliganed, but if they mulligan low and they didn't get anything, okay. So Callahan draws a card. Callahan is in a great spot. Oh my gosh, Callahan has so much mana, and the wheel gets just thrown down. 100%. Yeah, this. If like I said before, if anyone's anything to lose, it's going to be OG Muffin Man. Muffin Man is in a oh Vamp Tutor. Okay, Vamp Tutor. So what's fun here is Vamp Tutor on the stack. Um, Muffin Man can fluster here and counter both the wheel and the Vamp Tutor. if they have it. If they have it. Imagine. Imagine. Hate Bears MTG, listen. If y'all haven't subscribed to Hate Bears MTG, y'all are missing out. Their channel is so sick. Um, they are awesome, awesome content. Um, I loved it. I've been a fan since day one. I don't know if it was day one, but I feel like you guys were just starting out. And I saw y'all on Twitch, and I was like, "Ooh, this channel is looking legit. Let me check it out." So check out their Twitch streams. Really, really cool channel. Um, okay, so we resolved the vampiric tutor. Again, I'm not sure if you have a counter, if you're countering the vamp tutor or if you're countering the wheel. I think you don't wheel here because Papa Halden has the most cards in hand. You're staring down inevitable Tevish, Tevish Crom, and wants to draw cards and attack. Yeah. Um, yeah, cool. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think I personally am probably not wheeling here anymore. I think you might have been desperate, like I need wheel to resolve. But in the situation, like you probably wanted to not cast the wheel when you casted the wheel. The mystical tutor's usually always resolving. I don't think anyone's ever going to counter a mystical tutor for Paka Halden. Um, and so I think you just do turn one land pass, turn two land arcane signet, and then in going into in the end step of Genji, you then cast a mystical tutor for the wheel. Because then you get more natural draws. With the mystical tutor turn one, you lose the natural draw, right? And that's gonna be tough. So the wheel resolves. There was a silence. Which is sad to go. Um, so part of me wonders if, yeah, I think maybe the JLo might have been the right call here. I think it is. I think that because then you could have, yeah, if you had the JLo, then you would have had the mana for the silence, and you could maybe have, I don't know. There's a lot of things you could have done. So everyone's discarding a bunch of cards. Everyone has a ton of cards that we're beseech the mirror. Just so many cards. Now the scary thing is that now everyone has seven, but now everyone has seven cards to play, and that is going to be giving Tevish Sot so many draws. Muffin Man doesn't care because the trash cut just bottomed the mean betrayal, and you just drop breach. Yeah, it's Chrome Tevish. Yeah, oh no, for sure. I think everyone loves the wheel. Now the biggest thing that we want to see from Paco Halden here is probably some sort of acceleration. Yeah, Lotus Petal. Yeah, you're just gonna like let the fish do its thing. Um, I think what's fun about letting the fish do its thing here is that you can make it everyone else's problem. Like, hey, y'all have seven cards. I've gifted the table 21 cards. Do with it as you will. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, okay, so we have Simian Spirit Guide. So we're pitching the Simian Spirit Guide for what? For what is the question that I have? Okay, so crack the Lotus Petal and play a. I think that's a clone. Yeah, that's the clone that can clone anything, but it's still a creature. Oh, he wants his own Atraxa. Yeah, bet. Yeah. This is turn three. This is turn three. Um, yeah, yeah, for sure. I want my own Atraxa. 10 out of 10. That's the scariest thing about having a really strong commander in the command zone is that people want your commander. Your commander is so good. Um, he wants his own Atraxa all day. Can you imagine? Because right now, because he has his own Atraxa, he's not only going to be like miles ahead if this resolves because of the wheel. Oh, we have a counterspell. Mystical Tutor. Not a counterspell at all. I was just incorrect. Um, Rip with the golden discard. Yeah. Uh, dang. Dang. Yeah. Mystical Tutor. I want. Oh, this is not a creature, right? Because it's a interesting. Interesting. So when you have this card on the stack, I don't even know the name of it. My brain is struggling to function this early in the morning. Um, it's an artifact vehicle, so it's not a creature at all, right? Yeah, imposter mech. Yeah. So if it's not a creature at all, then we're just rolling, right? We're just having a good time. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna mystical tutor, and the card we mystical tutored for is Force of Will. Yeah, sure. I'm probably not forcing the Atraxa, honestly. Um, just because I'm not. I'm more concerned about Tivit in this moment, but yeah, they probably have a counter. They're just not casting it. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm probably not countering this. I don't see the like urgency. Um, this is a good card, but like I kind of want the person to have the Atraxa and then just play all these cards and draw me more cards. Like I'm more happy about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna let everyone like have fun, do your thing. Especially because I now know that like my Tevish Zot is gonna die every time because there's now two Atraxa players. Um, there's also maybe an argument to counter this because you don't want two Atraxas on the battlefield. Like that's a lot of life loss. That's 12 life loss per or 14. Atraxa is a 7/7. Yeah. So that's a little too much life. Yeah. Tivit about to yeah. I mean, I don't know. This is actually kind of tough. Okay, so thinking about it from a like a game perspective, you have one 7/7 flyer on the board already. Another 7/7 flyer. Yeah, it's gonna get. You have to force it because then Tivit's a 6/6, and if they all attack, especially if they all attack you, that's way it's 20 life. You're dead in two turn rotations. Yeah, that's you do have to crew. You're right. You still have to crew. Um, but the crew cost is 3, so you can just cast. I think that's just Halden. No, it's not Halden. You have to have Paco. You're not crewing Paco. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. The fact that you have to crew, I think that's a good argument. Um, okay, so this looks like mana for Shieldred. Sure. Draw your cards. Draw your cards, everybody. Let's draw cards. It would be hilarious if if Cal had a wheel. Oh my gosh, Cal, have a wheel. Come on, have a wheel, Cal. Oh my God. Hi. Hi, Upstart. How you doing? Oh, is it a wheel? Is this actually happening? No. No, it's not a wheel. It's the opposite of a wheel. It is destruction. Oh my gosh, Dauntless Dismantler. This card is crazy. Um, so if you're not familiar with Dauntless Dismantler, it destroys artifacts, all the artifacts, for 1 white and X, where X is equal to a certain CMC, and then you destroy all artifacts equal to that CMC. Um, and yeah, so it's yeah, artifacts your opponents control enter tapped. That's first of all, that's gas. Then pay XX, pay a white, sacrifice Dauntless Dismantler, and destroy each artifact with mana value X. Pretty good, pretty good, considering all of these 0 drops. Normally, it's much better. Normally, like you're probably only activating Dauntless Dismantler to kill, uh, maybe one for Cal, maybe one CMC drops. No, two, 2, 0. I don't know. I don't know what you do for your, but since the destruction is symmetrical, yeah. But I think it's the tapped thing. It's coming in as a your my mono white Manglehorn, you know. Um, I think that's really good. Going into this turn, I'm assuming that uh, that Tevish has a Dockside that they were hoping to cast, because that seems really good right now. Really, really, really good. um, they might just run it anyways. Oh, Flesh Duplicate. Yeah, have your own Atraxa. Everybody, have your own Atraxas. Um, there might be a world where you actually have your own Shieldred. Um, that might be really, really good here because Shieldred just protects you from all the death. They did let their Mystic Remore die, so there is that. But I don't know. I don't know who's winning. I feel like it's not TK. um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that having your own Atraxa in Grixis is pretty gnarly. Um, most notably, having your okay, wow, okay, we have Vamp Tutor, Skull Clamp, Land, Tainted Pact, Fierce Guardianship, Badlands. Thassa's Oracle Tainted Pact is in the top. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. With Fierce. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Another land, Ragavan, and I don't know what that is. If y'all know what that is, most of the common drivers are May draws. It wrecks certain decks for sure. Most good decks. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so um, I'm not sure what the card is on the left of the bird. Is that Soul Ring? Thank you. So we have Soul Ring. Wow, that's not the worst, right? So you definitely want Ragavan here, right? I don't know. What would you guys take? I think I'm taking the Soul Ring for sure. It's the only artifact. Do you take Tainted Pact, Fierce, or Vamp? If you're taking Thassa's Oracle, I think you have to take Tainted Pact, right? But that's scary because then you don't want to have that much pressure on you. Maybe you already have the Demonic Consultation in hand, so you don't take it. If you take the Fierce, that means you're representing Consult in the hand, I think. Um, okay, so Vamp Tutor, Thassa, yeah, there you go. And then yeah, and everything else goes to the bottom. Um, so sweet, nice little 4 cards. Um, I dig the choices. With how much you're losing, I feel like you have to take Thoracle. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now you have a lot of stuff in hand. You have an Atraxa, which is great. Atraxa does die soon, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Um, I really want to make sure that if I'm in this position, that I'm getting out artifacts. Hopefully they have another artifact. Comes in tapped with the Soul Ring. Oh, that's right, it does come in tapped. And they didn't draw any other artifacts? Dang. All those cards. So 7 cards plus the cards that they drew off of Fish and Atraxa. They only saw Soul Ring? Dang. Alright. 2 damage. I'm assuming that's coming at Cal. Yeah. Cal has so much on board. Um, yeah, the guy that attracts the trigger, yeah. Um, yeah. So there's a part of me that doesn't want to take the Thoracle, um, because everyone has just so much interaction probably right now. But I totally get it. I totally get it. There's a world where the you take the vamp. If you take the vamp, you could just vamp for Intuition? No. No. Breach lines still work here. So I'm still probably on the breach plan. Because LED doesn't care about dauntless dismantling. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Okay, so attracts it untaps, takes a damage because of mana vault, and then they think about things that they want to do. Um, they got a fresh 7 because they're attracting thing. They're looking for maybe a clone. If they got a displacer kitten, they're just off to the races. Um, okay, they pay 1 to cast a Sarah Ascendant. Oh my gosh, they are they have so much life. They have so much life. Oh my gosh. All right, so um, I wonder if you're in this who you're attacking. If you attack Cal, that's so much life loss. That's 7, bringing them down to 25. They do gain 2 back in their upkeep, um, and it does make their clues so much better. Are you guys gonna? Oh, okay. So are you threatening to attack OG Muffin Man? OG Muffin Man's like, I'll block, and I guarantee you, uh, Genji's like, oh, that's fine. You can block. I'll just recast Atraxa, which I want to do, right? Let me get this Atraxa off the battlefield. I have my own 6/6 flyer that is going to be defending my life total. Um, okay, OG Muffin Man, are you taking the 7? Oh no, went to Cal. Cal took the 7. Okay, all right. So wow, that's just so much damage. Cal's life total is getting pressured pretty hard here. Let's see. Price tag of the roll 60 card, yeah, multiplayer. Yeah. Um, I don't think I don't think Atraxa is overhyped in 60 card formats. I played a lot of Domain for standard, and it it was nuts. Atraxa was if Atraxa resolved, it was pretty much game over. Like it was really hard for anyone to kind of win past that. So I don't know. I thought Atraxa was really good in standard specifically. I'm not sure how it does in other 60 card formats. Um, okay, so I believe we have a pass. We're untapping into deck text turn. I don't know if they're planning on casting Paco. They have the mana for it, but they might want to do some other things. Oh, we're talking about Shieldred? Oh, yeah. Shieldred is an interesting card in 6 card formats, especially with the One Ring. Oh my gosh. Punch Cal in the face right now? Oh no, Cal! We don't want to punch you in the face, but they do want to punch you in the face. Cal, you have a turn cycle to figure it out, because that there is so much damage that comes at you, and you're gonna have to block something. And I'm not sure if the thing you want to block is going to be the Atraxa or if it's going to be the Sarah Ascendant. If they attack both of them at you, that's a lot of damage, buddy. It's a lot. 11 plus the 7 if Muffin Man. I don't think OG Muffin Man's gonna attack. Maybe. I don't think they have anything to lose with 2. So 7 has 9. So they swing 9 at you. Oh my god, I think it's lethal with Paco. Oh, you have to block Paco. If they attack you, you have to block Paco because you're the only person that they can attack. Oh man, so you're gonna attack? I think you have to block with Dauntless's mana away. That's tough. That is super tough. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Trax has vigilance. Yeah, so you definitely attack with it. Um, yeah. So Cal's like, stop attacking me. Yeah, a block. Yeah, for sure. Block. 10 out of 10. Yeah, we're gonna flip. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, the One Ring. Yeah, One Ring land. Oh, we don't want to see a land. We want to see. Uh, okay. Did everyone flip? I don't see the card that Genji flipped. Okay. That looks like a card. Um, what card did OG Muffin Man flip? I'm not sure what that is. So let's see. Land, the One Ring, and Jeweled Lotus. Okay, so this Paco will survive if it gets blocked. Because it is now a 6/6. Oh, Death Touch. Death Touch. Yeah. Yeah. It's the Pixel one. Pixel Island? um, okay. So now the Shieldred is dead. Because it has Death Touch, so that's why it mattered. It's a secret layer. Yeah. Cool. Snow covered island. Thank you so much, team. This again, if I haven't said how much I appreciate the entire chat, y'all are great. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's look at this again. Okay, lost to Najila sadly. Oh no, shouldn't have fed the fish. Okay, we lose games. That happens sometimes. Um, okay, so now we have a tutor. I'm not entirely sure what the card they use to tutor with, but what I am sure of is that they have a tutor on stack. They're looking for Jessica's will. I don't know how you look for Jessica's will in this situation. How did they look for Jessica's will? Folks, team on the chat, do we know how they looked for Jessica's will? Because I don't see how they did that. Um, the one of the things that I am excited about though is that Jessica's will helps recast Paco all day. Personal tutor? Oh, personal tutor. That's why I didn't know what it was. I've never seen personal tutor outside of Paco Halden. So that's lap sideboard. Yeah, no. Okay, so personal tutor for the Jessica's will. That's a perfectly fine play. You get Paco again next turn. Cal needs to get Tivit out this turn. They do not have a choice. Um, their life total is so low. However, what's really unfortunate is that the Tivit only allows Cal to live like an extra turn because we have if if Atraxa attacks Tivit, they have to block. Um, if if they attack with the Saracen as well, no matter what Cal does, they're going to be taking 14 damage from the Atraxas and or Saracen and then Paco. So there's a real chance um, that they don't make it through unless they have specifically the One Ring. I think that's how you get out of this. Um, oh no, Bluebird's sad. um, okay. Did the One Ring not enter tapped? I don't think they cast the One Ring. The One Ring is in the exile zone for Paka. Okay, so we have an official Tivit. It is Tivit on the stack. Hey Joe, what's going on, buddy? It is me for now. It won't be me forever, but it is me for now. Um, let's see. So okay, we got clues and we got treasures. Everyone's giving clues, which makes sense because the treasures are a lot. I wonder if you. Okay, so what's really cool about this is that. Oh, not cool about this. So Cal casted Lotho first. They casted Lotho because they wanted to have a trigger from Tivit, which makes a lot of sense. You get the extra higher added at least 3 extra TS on that squad. Yeah, so get in the booth. So when you have Lotho doing Lotho things, you're gonna be losing life, and Cal's life total is so important right now. I wonder if they have a way to get rid of the Atraxas because it's Atraxa, Bird. that if they both attack you, that's a lot of damage. Especially, oh, there might be a Crom too. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's at least 7 no matter who you block. 9 if you block poorly. And then 9 goes into 16, goes into lethal. There's lethal on board. Okay, Ristic Study, sure. And then, yeah, this is tough, man. This is super, super tough. Trying to CH feel like slower meta than regular CH. I think people play a lot tighter. People play a lot tighter when they're playing tournament EDH. So you see a lot more like instead of skipping priority, which you see maybe more casual CDH, casual CDH, that's a funny term. You're seeing like people playing super super tight because they don't want to lose the game, and so I think things take a little bit longer, especially when it comes to the like when people add new rules to the deck, new rules to the game. So the new rule that was added to this game was Dauntless Dismantler says all your artifacts come in tapped. All your artifacts come in tapped. OG Muffin Man. Don't do it. OG Muffin Man comes in tapped. Comes in tapped. Comes in tapped. Don't activate it. Don't get a game loss. Don't do it. Think we have to tell him, right? Right, team? Right? I think we have to just say it. Boom, 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 boom. Geo chat. Yeah. Okay, that is tapped. I'm not sure. Um, tapped. They have a tapped card. The name of this card is Wishclaw Talisman. Sorry, chat. Okay, we are good. We are good. People know what they need to know. Okay, cool. Done. Sorry about that. Should have gone for a pre-game actions face. Yeah. I think doing things in the pregame is great. Okay, so we have that. We did the untap. We did not attack Cal. We attacked Deck Tech, which is interesting. I don't know why. I'm still going for Cal here. Probably. I mean, I guess spreading the love could be fine. Genji representing 14 damage. You can just attack with impunity. And then, oh, I guess you can't attack. If you're a deck tech, you can't attack anymore, that's cool. I can dig that. Um, I can totally dig that. If you have, if you attack deck tech and then Genji attacks deck tech with their cumulative 13 damage, um, that's really good. I'm with that. 13 damage is a lot of damage. And then now deck can't really attack with Paco. Interesting. That could be cool. I'm with this. What turn are they on? This is turn 5. 4. 4, I believe. 5? 6. 5. 4. 4. Turn 4. Sorry, guys. This is turn 4. Genji's untapping into turn 5. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, to Playing with Powers YouTube, I recommend it because we have cool deals on luxury playstyle tokens. They're so good. Link in the bio. They're actually really, really cool. Okay, turn 5 has begun. We have an Atraxa out. We have decisions to make. What are we gonna do? What are you guys trying to do in the in the chat? Like, are you trying to attack Callahan because Callahan has a lot going on their board? Are you trying to attack Deck Tech because they have no blockers? Or are you just trying to turn not sideways, but turn normally because you have vigilance at OG Muffin Man? Trade Atraxas? I might try trading Atraxa because I want to recast Atraxa. That seems like a fun play. Okay, Tivit blocks. Tivit is blocking the Sarah Ascendant, 100%. Oh, oh, he didn't want to trade things. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm assuming the Sarah Ascendant went at OG Muffin Man and the Atraxa went to Callahan. And when Atraxa attacks, you gotta respond. You gotta block. You gotta block for sure. Um, okay, so let me look at Tivit. Flying Ward 3. Flying Ward 3. That's not lifelink. That's not lifelink. Unfortunate. Trying to work, but I'm distracted by cedh. Hey, sorry for distracting you, but thank you for stopping by. We love it. Um, all right, so we're tapping, man. We're abrupt decaying the flesh duplicate. I'm assuming. I'm assuming the flesh duplicate or the Ristic pays the Ristic tax. You're not drawing cards here. Um, I love this. Okay, so you can't abrupt decay a flesh duplicate. That's silly. Um, nah, dog, it's too much job. Fair enough. Fair enough. We love to see it. Um, Looking at this, I don't really know what you do. If you're if you're in this position, you probably you can't do anything to it. You just have to let it go. Yeah, it's abrupt decay. You can't counter it. Sorry, bud. And you don't have a commander, so you can't deflecting swat it. That'd be funny. Pulls out a misdirection. Oh, what? That'd be cool. All right, so the Ristic died. I'm bummed. I'm super bummed if I'm in OG Muffin Man's. Atraxa really starting to dominate. The biggest thing is that these are all mid-range decks, and whoever can mid-range the best wins here, right? And so Atraxa really showing off its ability to stay relevant. Um, 2 cards in hand, pass the turn. Uh, the the Jessica's Will is going to be great. Oh, we're not Jessica's Willing. We're just casting Paco. Interesting. Oh, that's right, because there's a Carpet of Flowers, and the Carpet of Flowers makes a ton of mana. A ton of mana. Enough mana to only tap 1 land. I think Sarah Ascendant should be dead. Sarah Ascendant did not attack Callahan. Sarah Ascendant attacked OG Muffin Man. Um, and then the Tivit attacked Callahan. Or not, oh, sorry, the Tivit attacked Callahan. Sorry, the Atraxa attacked Callahan, which is a 7/7. So that would survive because it has vigilance. What up? EK plays cards. EK's plays cards. Yeah, no, both the Atraxa and the Sarah Ascendant attacked together, so there was no exalted trigger. The Sarah Ascendant attacked OG Muffin Man, and the Atraxa attacked Callahan, and so that's how they did that. Legally obligated to root for Callahan. I love it. I love it. Um, so we now have a Paco. Paco can cast cards. Um, the cards that you can cast with Paco aren't like the craziest cards, but they're cards, definitely. I'm probably, there's a world where I'm just casting the One Ring just to get protection from everything. That seems like a great thing to do. Um, the One Ring seems super super strong, man. Like I don't. Contaps, they need to pivot into pushing for a win. Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm definitely agreeing. The likeliness that OG Muffin Man untaps and wins is pretty high, considering we know that they have a bunch of cards. They have Thassa's Oracle in hand. They have the cards in hand. They have a tutor um, and on board, right? So the chance of them just going for the win is astronomical. It's pretty high. So um, okay, so we have a trigger from um, Lotho because they cast a Jessica's Will. Yeah, Jessica's will do it. If you go for it and get stopped, doesn't it give the game to Muffin Man? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. um, I mean, maybe not. I think that there's a reasonable play where Cal uses Dauntless Dismantler to kill all the 2 drops, right? And so get rid of the Wishcall Talisman. Okay, so we have a Vamp Tutor. What? We're gonna Vamp Tutor. I am confused. Um, so maybe there's an argument they're making here, like, oh, I'll Vamp Tutor for removal so that your Paco get can deal with Cal. Maybe I don't know why else you would Vamp Tutor here. Maybe is there any instant speed draw played in CDH? They can't combo off through Tivit though to Atraxas and One Ring Protection. Uh, who can't combo off? Every everybody can everybody can combo off on this board state, right? Yeah, because like Muffin Man can combo off through oh, maybe just get a card out of the hand. That's why they cast Vampiric Theater. Anyways, through with LED because LED doesn't care about Dauntless Dismantler. And then Atraxa. How can Atraxa win? Atraxa has a hard time winning through Dauntless Dismantler. I think you just remove Cal if you're trying to win through Atraxa. Uh, and then Paco takes extra turns. It doesn't care about Dauntless Dismantler or Atraxa because eventually it gets too big and you can't block it. Brainstorm. If they had Brainstorm, I would be like, dang, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Brainstorm. Oh, that would be what a side deck. Oh man, Brainstorm. Fortunately, they don't have a Brainstorm. Okay, Jessica's Will. Does it resolve? Everyone gives a good old fashioned no. Here's a Flusterstorm for your troubles. um, yeah. I don't want to see a Paco on the board. That makes a lot of sense. Um, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, so they say no, no, and I believe they're gonna just pass the turn. Um, that Vamp Tutor is super scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna see 2 cracks to crack a clue, draw a card in the end step. Are we cracking more treasures? I don't think so. Oh, we might be. We might be. Might not. I don't know. I didn't realize this game was being cast last night. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're cracking more treasures to draw a card. Okay. Does Cal like the cards they see? We'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Scary times because we have a Mana Crypt trigger. Hope to see Cal win that flip. We'll see. We don't know. Um, okay, rolling for Crypt. Going into this turn, I think recasting Tivit is probably on the priority list, right? Um, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Um, now this is a hope and a prayer because if they don't win this crypt roll, it's lethal on board. It looks like they did win their their crypt roll. I think it's still lethal on board. Now I'm thinking about it. I think it's exactly 20, right? So 7, 7. Yeah, there is lethal on board if they attack. Um, yeah. So your hope right now is the One Ring. The One Ring can guide us. The One Ring can guide us. Or Tivit. Or Tivit. Even Tivit isn't that great here. Um, and it sucks because they're in such a bind. Um, yeah, cast Tivit. Do what you do, man. Um, and so, okay, clue. Everyone says clues. You get clues. You get a clue. You get a clue. You get a clue. Um, there's a strong possibility that Cal has Fierce in hand, so that might be a reason why they're casting um, Tivit right now. Obviously, protecting their life total is important. Uh, they want to cast. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. No. Treasure, clue, clue, treasures, pleasures. um, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's kind of tough. Okay, let's see. I think we have stream chat. It says I'm going to slide in and help you with the rest of the first shift. Sweet. Um, cool. I am going to get some people into this. 1 second. Apologize, everybody. That's gonna not do that. Let's go like this. Okay. Um, mm, 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 mm. It turns out I might have a person coming in to this awesome thing. So give me 1 second, folks. I am just trying to get a fellow person to join. Give me a second. Shared video source none. Apologies, everybody. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, so I'm back. We have Callahan doing a lot of things. I don't think I missed much other than a tutor. Yeah, it looks like just a tutor. Losing a life. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Every Tivit trigger turns into a 2+ minute sidebar conversation. It does. It does. That is what it. That's backs. That's backs. Tivit makes games longer because you have to decide: are we doing clues or are we doing treasures? Clues, treasures, pleasures. That's the new way to say treasures and clues at the same time. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna close this. Okay. Um, I just hope someone is before me. Yeah. If someone else can please vote before me, so I don't have to decide, that'd be great. Uh, okay, so we have an let's see, 3 mana. We have an Otawara as land for turn, and I'm trying to see what did they do anything with this? No, they just pass. Oh, nope. We have a lot of mana being tapped. A lot of mana. Is this an overloaded rift? It's a lot of mana. No, dismantler. Oh, dismantler. What is dismantler killing? That's a lot. Dismantler's killing so much. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hi. Hey chat. Do y'all want to meet my son? I think that it would be great for y'all to meet him because he is a lovely human. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oh, this is Silas. Everybody say hi to Silas. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Who do you want to win? Do you want Tivit?
Tibbet.
You want Tivit to win?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Silas is rooting for Tivit. Everyone says hi, Silas.
Hi.
All right, I love you, buddy. Go have a good day. Bye. Dang, he is an Esper player, apparently. Um, this is yeah, this will be recorded. This is going to be on Twitch. The vlog, the not the vlog, the this will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can watch it later. If you are interested in watching it. Okay, so we had a Dauntless Dismantler uh, activation, but they're still alive. Um, we are going to activate the Wishclaw Talisman. Apologies for the distraction, guys. Activate the Wishclaw Talisman in hopes of getting a card. I'm assuming they're going to get interaction, some sort of interaction, because they have all the mana that they need to cast. Cal will draw a card to cast what they need to cast now. Um, bump, 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 bump. And man, I'm loving this chat. This chat is great. Roger is a good name. Next key be called Rograk. Rograk is such a hard name for anybody who does not know Rograk. Like if it's just like a random teacher. Hey, is Ra here? Is Ra here? No? Okay. All right. Well, that's okay. Um, Curious a backup name. I like that a lot. Um, Silas and I wish Silas as like a card was better, so you'd see it more often, but you just don't. You don't see it more often. Um, that's too funny. Okay, we have a Beseju. Beseju is destroying the. I don't know what it's destroying here. Um, I think they're all just trying to deal with stuff. So it's gonna kill the Mox Opal, which is fine. I think we have a Born Upon the Wind on the stack. Oh, Born Upon the Wind is in response to the Dauntless Dismantler activation. Got it. Um, yeah. Very scary situation. Wow. Wow, this Silas slander? Oh no. Come here, Holdbreaker. Oh man, I listen, Joe. I can't even begin to try and pronounce that. That that is Asmo Renomoradiscan. Nope, that's a nope from me, dog. Roger is a good name. I like Roger. One of my good friends is named Roger. Um, okay, let's look at this. Bump, 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 bump. Stream chat. Maybe between rounds. Okay, finish this one. Oh, sure. Um, okay, so let's look at Lasmo. Is this game one? Draw soon if it is. Hopefully it's draw soon. I don't know. No, it's. I don't think it's draw soon. The game. I think they still have like a half. No, is the game draw soon? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's find out. They're in last turn. Wow, this one game lasted the entire round. It's impressive. It's like I called it. It's like I called it. Knew that was going to happen. It's one of those things because it if you have these mid-range decks, people just have so much interaction, right? They can just deal with it. Um, and right now, like Cal's probably in their bag trying to figure out how am I going to deal with this Born Upon the Wind. So Born Upon the Wind looks like it's going to resolve. Um, to do the instant speed win. Okay, Born Upon the Wind, Dauntless Dismantler. Wait, what are we doing first? Okay, pay a red, cast a Dockside. Um, why are we casting Dockside? If Dauntless Dismantler, well, you sacrifice it as part of its effect. Oh, wow. Yeah, if you sack it as part of its effect, that's pretty sick. Holy smokes. So that's really fun. I like that play a lot. Wow, that's really, really good. Time was called. Okay, sweet. So we have a Dauntless Dismantler trigger on the stack, right? Part of the cost of Dauntless Dismantler is you have to sacrifice it. In response to sacrificing Dauntless Dismantler for whatever X is, X seems like a lot. They tapped out for a lot of mana. Um, it they the OG Muffin Man, type of shot, TK. We're gonna go TK. TK casts a Born Upon the Wind to flash out Dockside because you had to sacrifice Dauntless Mantle to note the treasures no longer come in tapped. And there might be an instant speed win here where they try to just go for it with a Dauntless Dismantler um, sack on the stack, which is very interesting. Um, no one's really revealed counter spells in this game, and so I don't know if there's like we've seen a single Flusterstorm out of Cal. Um, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of interaction that's very live here. We know that Mindbreak Trap is not in Genji's hand because they had to get rid of it to the Wheel of Fortune. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what happens next. Very, very interesting. Callan floats with blue and not white for dismantle. I'm confused. I'm not sure. All of their all of their mana. I don't know why they're floating any mana. Oh no, they're floating blue mana from a treasure. Um, I'm assuming they're floating blue mana from a treasure because the rest is clues. Um, okay, so Dismantler has not resolved yet. I'm assuming that they think it's going to resolve. Not the Dismantler trigger, but the effect maybe. I'm not sure. Demonic Tutor. It's pretty good. Pretty good card. So Genji has an instant speed Demonic Tutor. Man, this is nuts. This is a really, really good. Okay, so cracks a couple treasures. Um, Casts an Oracle. We saw this coming. Oracle on the stack. ETB. Does anyone respond to the Oracle? No, no response to the Oracle. ETB on the stack. We have a Tainted Pact. All right, we've known about the Tainted Pact for so long. Does anyone have any interaction for this? Genji says, "No, man, I don't got any interaction for this." Deck Tech, do you come in for the hotness? There it is. Dispel, the last card in hand. It probably is a counter spell. And we have a. Let's see it. Let's see it. We have a deflecting SWAT. Last card in hand. Everyone goes, oh no. What are we going to do? Okay, so resolves from Genji. Does it resolve? Oh, is that a breach? That's an underworld breach. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's an underworld breach. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Mental misstep. Okay, sure. Yeah. Breach on the stack. Is it okay? Cast a mental misstep. Wow. An instant speed breach. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. Oh no. Okay. Instant speed underworld breach. Okay, there's a mental misstep from Cal. Okay. So then um I mean that's fine. Right? That's fine. That's all you can do. Okay, let it resolve. Yeah, and then you just recast mental misstep. Sure. Yeah, super sick. Recast mental misstep. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Recast mental misstep. Um, Everyone goes, dang it. Uh, what's funny here is that there is also room, depending on, there's two treasures left. Okay. Um, okay, that resolves. Okay, that's so sick. Wow, that's so sick. Wow. Flash Breach does go hard. Indeed. Indeed. uh, okay, that resolves from Genji. Okay, we're gonna crack a clue, I'm assuming. Um, we have a Dark Writ. Doesn't do. We don't see it. All right, mental misstep resolves. All right, now let's see. What are we doing here? Tainted Pact back on the stack. Genji, priorities on you, bud. Everyone, let's resolve. We have a. All right, we have a Tainted Pact. Okay, we have a Thassa's Oracle ETB on the stack. Everyone resolves. It resolves. Does it resolve? We don't know. The pressure. The things. Uses a. I think we're seeing hands here. Yeah. Okay. So I think it resolved. Yeah. Um. Wow. Wow. Good plays, everybody. Jeez. Wow. It was a really good game. GG. Shouts out to OG Muffin Man coming in at the end of turns with a flat instant speed, born upon the wind, Underworld Breach win. Wow. So, so sick. Underworld Breach using the breach as a way to get back the interaction from your graveyard to hand to protect his Thassa's line. Super, super sick. KO. All right. Hey, awesome. Awesome game, y'all. We are going to go to a break. We'll be back with round two next. But super, super sick game. And I will see you all in a minute.